Jimi Hendrix, the GOAT of electric guitar playing. But what made this guy so special? Today we lined up 5 of his songs to try and steal some of his tricks. Hi guys, welcome to Tone Zone. A little disclaimer before we begin. I detuned the guitar a half step down to E flat to learn all of these songs and play them, because that's what Jimi used to do. But of course you can just do it in normal tuning as well. Let's dive right in. The first riff you guys heard was obviously Manic Depression from the Jimi Hendrix Experience's first album, Are You Experienced? This track kind of has a crazy groove to it, thanks to the triple meter and Mitch Mitchell's jazz-influenced drumming. To tie it all down, Jimi decided to double the bass line and use it as the main riff as well. The riff mainly consists of different triads that are all put together as one groovy whole. Here's the riff again, but slowed down. Notice how Jimi played the riff exactly like a bass player would, by sliding up to the different notes. That really ties it all together beautifully. The second tune we're taking a look at is of course the legendary Purple Haze. First, let's take a look at the intro. The song starts with a really cool dissonant intro, where the bass player is playing the E flat in an octave like this, while the guitar player is playing one tritone above. So Jimi is playing the B flat, or A in this tuning. This makes for a really cool dissonant sounding intro. The rest of the intro is one of the all-time great blues rock riffs. Here it is for you slowed down. One thing you can clearly hear when slowing down this riff is that, just like the old blues guys, Jimi really liked to use these really small bends to add flavor to the notes, like this. What follows is of course the legendary Jimi Hendrix chord. It's a dominant 7 with a sharp 9. It sounds like this. The combination of a minor and a major third in this chord gives it a really dirty sound, and it's very cool. After that, you'll also see something that is very typical to Hendrix, using his thumb to play the bass notes of the chords. This leaves his pinky available to add different flavors to the different chords, something which he's done all the time. The third song you guys heard is Foxy Lady. Jimi usually played in a trio, which meant he had to fill up a lot of space in the song. That's why a lot of his guitar parts contain both a lot of low end and a lot of high end. You can clearly hear this during Foxy Lady. In the main riff, he finds a new ingenious way of integrating the famous Jimi Hendrix chord into the riff. Here it is slowed down. This song is a perfect example of Jimi going both high and low. He's even doubling a part of the bass line in this song as well. Voodoo Child. Probably the most legendary of all Jimi Hendrix songs. Of course, this song is made special by Jimi's use of the wah-wah pedal. While a lot of guitar players will simply use the wah-wah pedal to conceal any scruffy playing or add sustain to their solos, Jimi really pioneered using the wah-wah pedal to add an extra dimension to guitar playing in general. Here's the riff again, but slowed down. Notice how Jimi doesn't just use the wah pedal for that typical wah-wah sound, he also uses it to really make the notes blossom and pop. And last but not least, Little Wing. In this wonderful ballad, all of the different typical stylistic elements of Jimi's playing really come together to one beautiful whole. One thing that's typically Jimi and that becomes very apparent in this song is that rather than just playing the melody or the chords, he combines the two of them together, all the while adding a lot of cool touches and flourishes. Something like this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this and managed to pick up a few of Jimi's tricks. If you like this style of video, make sure to let us know which artist you'd like us to check out in future videos. Thanks again for watching and we hope to see you soon at Tone Zone.